Hello everyone. This is not so much an unboxing because I've already went through this and I've already done the used the materials. This is more or less a review. Now I did do an unboxing video, but I accidentally deleted the dang thing. So I didn't realize that until I went to upload it onto my channel and it wasn't there. I'm like, oh man. So I'm just doing a review of the materials. Now I had to go on YouTube. Oh, by the way, this is the artist on the box. I really like this parrot. This is really nice looking. The artist's name is Instagram at former. What is it? Former what? You can read it. Let's see. Former discrepancies. Sorry about that. I have my reading glasses on and I have to go real close because it's easier for me with my reading glasses on to look through the viewfinder and get a better view of it. And anyway, and then the featured artist for June. This is the June Sketchbox. The featured artist for June. I love how this drawing. It's very nice. Very nice. Is Francis. That's just Francis. And let me steady this card for you so that you can read it, if you so choose. Anyway, all right. Like I said, I already used the materials. And for those who aren't familiar with Sketchbox, it's a monthly subscription box that has really nice art supplies in it. I mean, these are things that are expensive to buy. I mean, because I certainly couldn't afford them. So and there's a lot of times. See, I still even have this stuff in there. A lot of times it's stuff I've never even tried before. So a lot of it's usually new to me. And of course, y'all know it comes with a sticker. And then of course, here's the materials for June. Okay, now for the materials. Now I've never used these chameleon markers before. And I will admit that I was stumped as to how to use this thing. What do you call it? What is it? What is it called? Doggone it. The mixing chamber. I don't know why I could not say mixing chamber. I've never used that before, and I'm like, how in the heck do you do this? Now I try to keep this, at least one end of this marker pure, in the sense of just the color, which is a sky blue. It's a blue number 3. And it's a beautiful color. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. So I did keep one end until I was mostly finished my drawing. I kept one end clear, clean. And then I used the bullet end for the mixing. But it was an interesting process. I did find that if you left it a long time, longer than like say 10 seconds, you get it. You get closer to the color that's on these tops. And then of course it gradually goes into the blue again. But and I tested them out first to see what colors I was going to get. Mixing the colors here are. Let me tell you, for those of you who don't know what these colors are, who haven't seen other, because there's other reviews and unboxings on YouTube of June Sketchbox, so you can always go and check those out. But the colors are blue violet number 2, which is a lavender, pink number 2, which is a dusty rose, pink 5, which is a fuchsia. Let me see. A violet number 2, which is a mauve. I already did that one. And pink 4, which is a peony or peony. This was my favorite out of them all. The peony of the pinks was my favorite color. I absolutely love this color. But anyway, you get the five. What did they call these things? Color tops. And so it was fun mixing the colors, but I like mixing colors because because you get from the true color all the way to like a gray or a brown or whatever. The only thing that is the downside is that you have to stop. Once your color started to go back in, go into the blue, you had to stop. You had to mix it again, and then you have to keep. And sometimes you didn't quite get the colors that you wanted. And I'll show you what I came up with, and where I had a problem. Now it could have just been me because I'm not used to using these, and I'm not good at it. But I was when I used, like, say, I think it was, what was it? Which color was it? It was a pink. Oh, the peony or peony. When I used this one on my thing, I had to first. I used it. I did it for like 20 seconds, and then the next time I had to do it a little bit longer to get the pure peony, and then the next time I'd do it a little bit longer till I was around 70 seconds or thereabouts, and even then I should have left it a little bit longer because, well, you'll see. And then the other 3 pins or markers that were in there were from Prismacolor. Now, I've never used Prismacolor markers before, so this was pretty cool to use these. It's got a brush tip on it, and it was fun using these. The colors are blue, black, and green. So that's cool. Now I got some new Prismacolor markers, so that's cool. But anyway, and of course it also comes with this sketchbook, and I'm turning this upside down so you can't see the drawing that I did. I like the paper on it. It works really well with the markers, of course. It even says so, that it's supposed to work with the markers. And the nice thing is that it does not bleed through to the other side, so you can actually use both sides if you want to. And you don't like it says in the card, you don't have to tear out a page, or anything like that. So anyway, here's what I came up with. This is my design. I like it. The only thing I'm a little disappointed in was right here and right here and right here. This one came out exactly the way I wanted it to because I started with the light color first and then went and it started going into the blue. But like I said, I had to leave it a little bit longer each time. And this one here, when I started off, I didn't test it in the front here, over here first, before I put it on the paper. So that was my fault. But this one here, I did test first. And I thought, oh, okay, cool. And I left it on a little bit longer. And I didn't get this effect here, which was a little disappointing. And then this here, I left it even longer, but it wasn't long enough because it went completely purple. And I was like, Having said that, though, I still am happy with the results. I mean, I enjoyed using it. I'd actually like to do this design a little bit, again, but maybe in a different color. Because I actually like this design and maybe make it I just decided to fill the whole page, and I know it goes all the way, off the page, but I was using a stencil at the time. I have these stencils that that you get in like school supplies and stuff. Let me show you what I used for the design with the stencils I used. I used this here for the circle. Thought it would be easier that way. I was going to try just doing a circle and just do it this way. So I used this for the circle, well, for the middle part. And then, oh yes, and I also used, what else did I use? I think I used these here for the cross. And then I used these here. And I mean, I've had this thing for like, I don't know, 20 years, 30 years, and I never used it. And I thought, this is the perfect time to use this thing. So I used these little ovals here, and I used the big one, and then I used this one here for the center. I actually had started doing it just this oval, And then I thought, no, do it, and it came out right. You know, and then of course I used the little circles. I used the circles on this one here. But anyway, that's what I came up with for June's Sketchbox. I do like how it came out. And my battery's about to run out, and I was going to shut off. So if all of a sudden I die, that's the reason why my battery just... But anyway, I hope wherever you are in the world that you are having a wonderful day. And until next time, y'all take care of yourselves. God bless. Bye.